what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rogue Deck Building Channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at another Pheromosa and Buzzwole tag team deck. In today's video, I will be playing this deck with good old Decidueye-GX. I really like the Decidueye-GX. I used to play the Decidueye with the Vileplume. I used to play it with Jolteon a little bit. And yeah, I actually stopped to play it when the old X and Y cards were dated, when we had just Sun and Moon on format. I think it's pretty much too late to be good, just because of the fire support we have these days against Blacephalon GX, against Baby Blacephalon, against Charizard deck, against Baby Charizard, against Flareon. You have 5 possible decks that can actually kick your ass so badly that playing the Decidueye or even Pheromosa and Buzzwole, you really need to be a very brave man or girl in order to use it. But still, with weakness policies, it can theoretically be a decent. And I'm gonna actually show you today that it's not that bad deck at all. So the main strategy is to just spread damage with the Jet Punch and with the Feeder Arrows, and then simply try to win a game as usual by taking all of your opponent Pokemon's out or taking 6 prize cards. I really like the Beast Game GX attack because it can simply help you to draw 4 prize cards or 3 extra prize cards, maybe even 6 prize cards in just a single turn, which is madness. And in that way we can simply try to win a game. Really consistent standard deck list that you're gonna find. So I'm running 4 copies of Pheromosa and Buzzwole Tag Team GX, 4 Rowlet and 4 Decidueyes, and that's it from the Pokemon lineup. For the setup, I have 4 copies of Netball, I have 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and I'm running 4 copies of Green Exploration. Before I manage to put my Decidueyes in play, I can use advantage of the Green Exploration. Then in addition to that, I'm running 4 copies of Beast Ring, heavily loaded Beast Ring deck, so I can try to get 8 energies for that Beast Game GX attack. In addition to that, I'm running also 4 copies of Rare Candy and 1 of each energy recycle system and Rescue Stretcher, just in case if I need to recycle some of the cards back into my hand. 2 of each Choice Band and Weakness Policy. And then from supporter cards, let's start with a draw supporter cards, 2 copies of Cynthia, 2 copies of Lillie, 2 copies of Tate Liza that can also be used as a switch. As I mentioned earlier, 4 copies of Green Exploration that can help me to set up, 1 copy of Latencer Strategy just in case if I have more prize cards left than my opponent, then I can play 3 supporter cards in total. If I used Latencer Strategy, I can play 2 more in addition to him, and also 2 copies of Acerola, so I can try to, buy him some time, hail some damage, and, take some extra time until I manage to set up maybe 3 or 4 Decidueyes, and that Jet Punch can then be, 30 plus 60 or 80 somewhere, depending on how many Decidueyes we have, plus 30 more as well. From the stadium, only 1 Live Forest. I would love to have at least maybe 1 more Raider Paradise, but unfortunately it is banned on TCGO and cannot be used, and that's the reason why I'm only running 1 copy of Live Forest. So pretty much not too many texts for the list, pretty much straightforward deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. So make sure to hit a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I would really appreciate that. So thanks for that. Yeah, let's move on to some game tasks so you can actually see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so looking for 1 quality match today. Starting without basing Pokemon in my opening hand, definitely not the best way to start the game. Letting your opponent to take some extra cards, always good, always bad idea. The good idea is to start with Pheromosa in the front, that's for sure, as well as with the Weakness Policy, especially if you play versus Fire deck, where you can potentially have some weakness issues. So for now, I don't have way too many options available. I'm not gonna even try to attach my energy turn 1, mainly because I'm not quite sure against what I'm gonna play, what I'm gonna face. And again, seeing that Shroud of Punishment thing and that damage spread deck going around, it kind of frustrated me a little bit because I don't have option to play my Aether Paradise, so I can remove Stadium from play, and it's some sort of another damage spread deck on the other side. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go with my... Actually, Cynthia sounds a little bit better. Cynthia sounds a little bit better. There is another Netball, which means that I can grab another Rowlet, put him on the bench, hit for 30-30. And we're gonna target this Meowth. Alright. I'm taking 10 from the Shrine between turns, that's pretty much okay. From an opponent's attack. So that means that if I knock this Esper out or any other Pokemon that has spell tag attached with my Decidueye, spell tag should not activate it on that way. Drop 3 cards. Defending Pokemon weaknesses now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna be weak on that Meowstic. Really interesting. But unfortunately, ignore all energy is Caturday attack. Caturday attack. Okay, that means that he can draw 3 cards for free. Okay, that's cool. Alright, it's definitely cool. Great exploration. What about Rare Candy and something like a Stadium? Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Definitely looking forward to heal some damage. I'm definitely looking forward to apply a little bit of pressure onto my opponent. Not sure if it's worth maybe to attach some energies or not. Feeder Arrow, which means that I can apply some pressure actually rather to the Persian on the bench. And I'm gonna go with energy attachment to another Buzz. And then I'm gonna actually Jet Punch, and I'm gonna target that Persian on the bench. This tank does 60 damage to one of your opponent Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. He also had a Cutter Day attack. He also have Cutter Day attack with the Big Bite. Alright, an interesting type of the deck on the other side. So Cutter Day deck with that Persian. So that's the reason why he's my main target and focus there. There's a Koga's Trap, alright, which means that I'm also going to be confused and poisoned, but I have Acerola already in my hand. Did I miss something? Aha, okay, so he can basically hit for free as long as he have... Alright, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I got to say that. Alright, we're gonna knock that Persian out. Let's see what we can get with the prize card, another Decidueye. It says that my defending Pokemon... Alright, so I need to Acerola my Pheromosa, unfortunately. Because I'm weak right now. And next turn he can just hit for the double amount of the damage. But I'm gonna play again Weakness Policy, so I can avoid that as well. And I think it is a perfect time to use the Beast game. And grab another prize card here. So I can stall the show here by taking 2 prize cards. Of course, my opponent will just go for a focus on the Pheromosa and Buzzwole in the front. There's a Grass Energy ×2. That's pretty good. And I guess my option needs to be a Meowth again. I need to target Meowth once again, or Persian if he evolves. There's a Lieutenant Surge strategy, meaning that my opponent can play 2 extra supporter cards this turn. For me, that doesn't matter too much because I already managed to pay my price cost for the active Pheromosa and Buzzwole. Alright, a Lillie. There we go. But good deck idea. Good deck idea for sure. I kind of like it. You can attack for free as long as you have Persian in play. With that pretty cool ability that says that if you have Cutter Day attack, you can ignore all of the energies in any other attack on your Pokemon in play. And basically he can hit with the Big Bite for free for the weakness. But as long as I have that Weakness Policy, it's going to be a little bit hard for my opponent to go for the weakness. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, Escape Rope. All right, I'm gonna let him my Pheromosa. Oh, maybe that was not a good idea because he can hit me with the Big Bite for 120 right now. All right, still out of the range for the knockout. Plus, he have no cards sitting in his hand, and I can play. Oh, he decided to concede. So actually, pretty good idea from my opponent's side of the field, but this Pheromosa and Buzzwole build was a little bit faster and stronger at the end, so I took the game number 1. Let's move on to the game number 2. Alright, so back to game number 2, and something tells me that I'm gonna play versus Charizard. I might be completely wrong, but we shall see. My opening hand looks really good. I have 2 copies of Pheromosa and Buzzwole, plus I have Rowlet and Netball and Green Exploration. So really decent opening hand, which can allow me to go for a 2 more Netballs at my turn 1. Really good opening hand. And yes, it is some sort of the fire deck on the other side. Ultra Beast deck, alright. Ultra Beast Blacephalon. If I can win versus Blacephalon, then I can win against anything. That's pretty much the thing. Alright, so I see Judge Whistle, I see some Judge Blaze probably. I see already 2 Blacephalons and an Acrobike in addition to that. Welder, maybe it is a post-rotation build, maybe it's not. Is that a Beast Energy? It is. One thing is for sure, I'm gonna need my Weakness Policy so badly, so I'm even thinking about grabbing 1 Weakness Policy with green and extra Netball. Yeah, it will be very important for me to have that Weakness Policy, because he already have 3 energies with that Welder play. Yeah, things looking really bad. He already managed to set up. If I want to survive, if I want to have at least a decent chance or opportunity to survive this turn, I'm gonna be brave enough to put that Buzzwole on the bench. Something even tells me that maybe getting Acerola is not that bad, but let's go all in. Let's try to set up as much Rowlets as we can. So treat the Decidueyes. I decided to take the risk here. Maybe he want to have enough resources for the knockout. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. We shall see. I mean, I'm playing versus fire, and maybe he have, let's say, still he need like 4 energies. Well, 1 Fair Flint will do the job, but hoping that he don't have it. So there is another Blacephalon. All right. Yeah, really hard. I should go for the Weakness Policy instead of the Netball. Fireball Circus for how much? Okay, only 260? Oh, because of the Beast Energy. Okay, I can come back with... Oh, nice top deck. Nice, 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 nice. I need one Beast Ring so I can come back in the game. Managed to get one Beast Ring. Alright. And that's pretty much all I really need. And Elegant Soul is the way to go. Rare Candy, come on, show up. No sign of the Rare Candy. Alright. I'm wondering, will he be able to go for another Farble Circus this turn or not? I decided not to play my Life's Forest until he just hits me. Maybe he can hit just for 60 and then I can use Life Forest potential. If he don't have Welder. Well, there is the Ultra Ball for Salazzle, and I'm not quite sure what Salazzle... I think that Salazzle says that you can... once during a turn, you may discard fire energy, and if you do, you can drop 3 cards. Okay, fair enough. So he can discard fire energies in addition to drop 3 cards, and that's Salazzle from the new set as well. So he drew himself 3 cards. He already has 7 fire energies in the discard pile, so just Fire Crystal and Welder is all he really needs. Still, he can use that Blazer as well. So even with the Blazer, he can do some job. There's a Judge Whistle, but I didn't see a Judge. Right now I see Judge, and right now I'm gonna lose my Green Forest, Green Exploration, damn it. Okay, 2 Rare Candies and Lillie. That's even stronger and better. At least I think it is. It is. It definitely is. And there's a Fire Crystal, but he already played Judge, which means that he can't use support a card. Ooh, I would love to see maybe a 10 search strategy top deck. That would be so badass. Nah, just a Lillie. Alright, just a 10. Still, he can knocks me out with 5 energies. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, at least I can have my Lillie for 4. And then I can use advantage of another Rare Candy play. Is it even worth to use that Beast Ring? I think it is. I think I don't have nothing to lose here. I need to go all in with my Beast Ring. And I need to put all of my energies onto my active Pheromosa if I want to really win this game. And I'm gonna even play my Ultra Ball here for that Decidueye. No supporter card in my hand. So I can swing for 60, right? Somebody needs to get some damage. Should I first Feeder Arrow? 60, 80. Let's go for the active Blacephalon. Let's go with the Jet Punch for the Naga Cecilian from the bench. Which is not the smartest thing in the world, because right now I open my opponent Beast Ring play. So he can use Beast Ring, he can use Welder. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I just realized right now that I made a mistake. That's just because I'm way too greedy. Ah, Kiavi. Okay, so he's ending his turn with energy. 3 copies of energy, probably on the bench of Blacephalon. Alright, as expected. Alright, he's ready to go for the next turn. Energy Recycle System. That can give me 1 energy only in my hand. And the bad thing right now is the fact that I can draw, that I'm short for like, for 2 energies, or in translation for just 1 Beast Ring, in order to win a game. Which is so bad. Which is so damn bad. Again, I'm not gonna knock him out. I'm actually not gonna go for the knockout there. Because he might need a extra... He might need extra energy to pay for the retreat. And then he might not have 5 energies to discard in order to knock me out because of the weakness policy. Next turn I can knock Blacephalon out. With the help of the Beast Ring, I can basically win the game. So just one Beast Ring will do the job. So I'm heavily loaded with like 6 energies on my team tag Pheromosa and Buzzwole, and I'm just looking forward for the one finishing touch here. Green Exploration will do the job. Actually, will not do the job because I have to Decidueye in play. Another Rare Candy can potentially give me the game here, literally. Literally it can. So the problem is that he already have like 5 energies in discard pile, 4 in play. I mean, it's still not a big deal because you can get them with either way Energy Recycle or Fire Crystal back in your hand. He's just desperately trying to find a way to get 5 energies in hand in order to knock my Pheromosa out. It's not that super easy. I mean, still 2 Fire Crystals will do the job. But hey, you need to have first 2 Fire Crystals or Fair Flint or maybe Energy to pay the retreat, switch Guzma or whatever. Guzma will not be enough. Oh, there's a Guzma. Okay, so I have like one more turn to live. Literally there. And I need to find a way to switch my Decidueye from the active position if he knocks me out. For how much he can go with a Fire Circle? 300? That's actually more than enough. Down to 1 prize. And the top deck, nothing special. So, okay, 70. And if I go for 30, that's not enough. Well, I'm gonna feed the arrow his benched Blacephalon for the prize, which might be a rare candy. Nope, it is just a netball, but it is a very nice card here because right now I can have 7 energies, but I still can't use my GX. And that means that I need to use my Elegant Soul and knock that Blacephalon out. So my opponent is right now without Attacker, which basically means only one thing. He can play Welder, and then he can power up his Blacephalon, but then he is not able to Guzma my bench. He can't win in that case. So he needs to have Welder and 5 energies available in his hand plus energy to attachment. Nah, there's no way that he can have with the Welder so many energies and then energy. I mean, who knows? Maybe he can. Still, the deck is based around having energy recycled back in your hand. Well, still he needs 6 energies in order to win the game. Otherwise, next turn this game can be over. Or maybe not. I can still just hit for 80 literally next turn, so that's still not enough. I need energy as a top deck. And he decided to concede. I wish he didn't concede so I can actually find out who would win and what I would top deck. But still, even with the energy as a top deck, I could just hit for like 50 or just 80. But yeah, he decided to concede, and that's the GG. And yeah, I managed to actually grab 2 victories here, and I even managed to beat Blacephalon with a little bit of luck. Let's see if our opponent actually played. So he played only 1 Fairflint, 2 Judge Whistles, couple Ultra Ball, couple Nazball, 3 Fire Crystals, actually 4 Fire Crystals, 4 Judge Whistles. Yeah, I see some Beast Rings there, but he couldn't get them. So he was very unlucky there with the Beast Ring play. He couldn't get that Beast Ring for the knockout, when he needed it. So he literally wasted one turn with Kiavi, and then I took the risk, and actually the risk paid off at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. As usual, subscribe to the channel if you already didn't. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll definitely see you next time. So till then, have a nice day and goodbye.